little rain doesn't stop the music at parades all around northern New Hampshire. That's because the summertime marching band is there. And rain or shine, they are there to perform. It started when two friends put their musical minds together. The group has steadily grown, performing at a half a dozen or so parades every summer.
I had been wanting a marching band, to see a marching band in our town for so long, and that wasn't ever going to happen unless someone started one. So I mentioned to my friend Perry, I said, you know what, we should start a marching band. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, how many times is that going to happen? You ask somebody to start a marching band and they say yes. So we got together with a friend who's a music teacher and planned how we were going to do it and started putting out posters. And people responded. And so we've been doing this for 4 years now. I can't even believe it. It's very fun. So folks that join our band generally have played an instrument or are playing an instrument. So we have some who are high school students who are learning and playing their instrument in band. We have other folks who played in bands when they were younger and now are in their 50s, 60s, 70s and picked up their instrument again.
This is called a sousaphone. It was developed by John Philip Sousa, the march master, so that people could carry a tuba without having to carry it in front of them. You actually wear it. Sounds just like a concert tuba, but you just wear it on your shoulder, which can be a bit heavy at times. I think it weighs around anywhere from 40 to 50 pounds, but they have a white fiberglass one that weighs about 20. But they're really expensive.
Not every member commits to carrying a 50-pound instrument. Some have never played an instrument in their life.
I've known some friends throughout the years who've been in at different times, and it always sounded like fun. And so this spring I talked to Perry and I said, hey, is there anything that I can do? I don't have any experience. And he said, would you be interested in playing cymbals? And I said, yes.
No matter the motivation, all agree they are there to have a good time.
It's fun because it's all ages of people, and we just have fun together, and it's great to see the crowds and the appreciation that we feel as we march down the street. Everyone seems to be so happy and appreciative, so that makes it fun.
We have a lot of fun. We're playing stuff that's a lot of fun to play. It's not difficult, and people just absolutely love hearing us. We do parades everywhere, and people are dancing and giving us thumbs up.
I'm thinking this is such a blast. And looking at the people waving to us, I'm going to start crying because it's so emotional every single time because people are so happy. They miss bands too, and so we bring a lot with us. We bring our energy and our joy, and we just see it spreading down the street as we come down. I'm sure other floats and stuff spread the joy too, but we do it in our special way with the music.
It's just fun. I love music, and I enjoy parades, and it's a nice group of people, and it's just a good time.
For high schooler Maisie, being part of the group has special meaning.
I do it with my dad, and I've done most everything with my dad, parade-wise, except for in the high school band, and he comes and watches, and that's great. I mean, it's fun because we can goof around. It's something that not all of my family does. It's just something that we do, and I get to see like a different side, maybe like after he's gone to work and he's tired, but here he's excited to be with me and stuff like that, and it's always great fun.
To keep things fun, they don't take themselves too seriously and don't worry too much about formation.
Well, the first thing you think of is, am I doing right, left, right, left, right, left? And then you look to your side and you look to your front, make sure that you're standing in line properly and getting as close to it as you can. We're not a military grade type group, you know, that we have to be this way and that way.
I'm thinking, looking around to make sure I'm in step and trying to help other people be in step and in line. And just hearing the vibes of the drums keeping us going. And then I'm looking out the corners of my eyes, looking at all the people watching us and just living in the moment and being so proud to be a part of this.
I've been listening to our songs nonstop for the last few days, and I am just hoping that I remember to cymbal at the right time.
It's just the fun of it. They get it. You either get it or you don't. As I talk to people who are in bands, in seated music bands, when we mention marching, they either are like, yeah, or they're like, no. So people that get it get the idea of how fun it is to march and play.